How's it going, guys? My name's Alien. Today I'm back on another Identity 5 video. Today I will be doing a survivor guide for the survivor, the forward. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so let's get right into the survivor guide. I will start off by explaining the traits of this character. His first trait is called rush. He carries around a rugby ball or a football if you are in America. Basically, there are two uses for this football. He can either use it to escape the hunter and run away, or he can use it to rush into the hunter, and if you hit them into any type of object, this stuns the hunter. His next trait is called athletic. Because he is athletic, he gains 20% obstacle vaulting speed, which I believe is the most in the game. He also gains 20% pallet pulling speed, which no other character has, and he had the recovery time of hunters stunned by the forward, whether it be with the football or by a pallet, is increased by 15%, which no other character also has. This makes him the best kiter in the game and also the best pallet looping survivor in the game. His next trait is a negative one. It's called all thumbs. His decoding speed is decreased by 30%. You should really not be using him to decode unless you have to. And his last external trait is called struggle. His struggling speed is increased by 10%. This really doesn't make a big difference at all and is basically useless in my opinion. Now, I will be showing the best build in my opinion for you to use with the forward. I named it aggro because that's what it is. Okay, so you go all the way to the left side so that you can get knee-jerk reflex and broken windows. These traits are a must on any survivor build in my opinion. Next, you get exit path because this is also a must-have on any build. Plus, you get great power and prisoner's dilemma. Prisoner's dilemma is actually good for the forward because many times you want to rush into the hunter while they are carrying your teammate in the balloons, so this helps you see them. And great power is good because it just increases the stun recovery by even more because you know he already has increased stun hunter recovery. Then you go all the way to the right side to get borrowed time. This is a really good trait. This is a really good trait because many times if you get hit by the hunter, you will be distracting them for the entire game and then you may have got hit once, but then they finally get the exit gates open. This refills your health to the max, plus you gain a lot of dash speed. This will help you escape the hunter and then run to that exit gate. Also, compensate is a great trait to have because the only time I want to be decoding a cipher is to either get the hunter's attention by intentionally missing a calibration or to get the hunter's attention. To intentionally miss a calibration and take advantage of compensate, which shows the hunter's location for 7 seconds when you miss a calibration. This way you can see where the hunter is so then you can go by him. Lastly, I have code. This is really good if you are facing Geisha, as you will start seeing a lot of Geishas in ranked play once she becomes available. This is a good trait against her, and also a good trait because most of the time I will be running away from the hunter. So that's the build, and now let's get into some gameplay with him so I can show you how to be using him in gameplay, in the real life. So basically what you want to do is not decode at all, and you just want to be distracting the hunter the entire time. If the hunter ever leaves you because he realizes he's never going to get you, then what you want to do is rush into him and stun him and just make sure he cannot forget about you. This way, if you keep rushing into the hunter, then he will at some point be tired of it and then try and get you out of his way. You also want to be rescuing teammates while they are on balloons, because many times I will save teammates 3-4 times when they are on balloons, and by the time they finally get put in the rocket chair, there's only like one cipher remaining. Plus they have the max time on the rocket chair because they never actually got put in it. So my team is a coordinator, a mind's eye, and a doctor. Oh, and a thief. This is a good team. A thief is a really good character. If I'm able to do my job of distracting the hunter, then the mind's eye is a great character. And in case I do get caught, if I do, the coordinator can definitely get my back. Plus, both the thief and the coordinator will be able to distract the hunter as well if they have to. Okay, I'm back on another game at Sacred Heart Hospital. I did it. The last match, the hunter did go AFK. So we're back in another one. This time we're playing with an explorer, a mechanic, and a gardener. So I'm gonna start off by going to a cipher that no one's at so that I don't mess it up for them. And I'm going to miss a calibration to see where the hunter is, so then I can head towards him. Unless he comes to me. Oh, it's a she. So now I'm gonna run away, and now she should be following me. I get that knee-jerk reflex and time to basically just juke her. Get broken windows. Now I'm gonna. Did she leave? No. Hate when they leave. Maybe she just lost me. Oh, someone else hit her with a ballad. The gardener did. Now she's on to me. I messed up. I'm waiting for her to go through the pallet and hit her with it. Game's lagging a little bit. Looks like she's chasing the gardener now. So now, since I only have one left, I do need to get healed. If I can keep distracting her, it just seems like the gardener wants to distract her. Okay, there goes someone who can heal me up. Healing is pretty quick. Yeah, we have 3 ciphers remaining already and no one's down, and right now the gardener's distracting her. So what I'm gonna do, since the guard is distracting her, once I see her again, I will chase after her, but the guard is doing my job. So I will just decode. Like I said, if there's nothing else to do, you might as well decode, because decoding will always help out your team. Plus, since everyone's healthy, the mechanic gets her 35% decoding speed, so she helps to take away my negative. This is really the only time you should be decoding, is when you are with someone else. So there goes Soul Weaver. I hang by this pallet. No! Ooh! That was a good hit. That was a good hit. Dang it. She thought she got me, but she didn't. Let's go. So see, I'm distracting her pretty well. And once you see them starting to get by you, you want to basically use your football to run to the next pallet. That's the exit gate right there. She doesn't have detention. So I'll just keep distracting her while I wait for someone to open the exit gate for me. Distracting her pretty well. And then once the exit gate's open, I'll run towards it. But it seems like no one's there. Okay, the explorer's there now. So I'll just keep distracting her until he does it. But now he's too scared, I guess. This is what happens when you play with randoms. So I'll just enter the password. Because if he's smart, he would just done it. And then, because I was distracting her. Okay, the door is open now. What is he doing? The door is open. What are you doing? Go, run away. Okay, so now we ran away. Focus case, so we're getting at least a tie here. I don't know what he's doing. But okay, he escaped. And that's a team win. And you could see the role of the forward in a flawless victory. His role is to distract the hunter while everyone else is decoding. You saw towards the end how it distracted the hunter, and also how it distracted the hunter at the beginning of that match. That's what you want to be doing. And in the middle, the gardener did take my job, which is fine if someone else is distracting them, and if they are good at it, there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, and that led to a flawless victory. The forward is my favorite character in the game. I love using him. I love using the forward because he's just so fun to play, and that's my favorite role. The other characters that function similar to the forward are the mercenary, the coordinator, and the thief. They can all distract the hunter. I have already done a build video, a survivor guide on the mercenary, so please check that out if you are interested. And I also did a gameplay video of the thief called the most underrated character in the game, so also check that out if you are interested. So if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel. We recently hit 50 subscribers. I'm still on the road to 100 subscribers. Every subscriber counts, and that'll be all. Bye.